All right, good morning everybody. Good morning, good morning. All right, so today I'm gonna do something with y'all called the number talk. Do any of y'all know or can think of anything of like what a number talk might be? Okay, so
talk about numbers.
that is part of it. We're going to be doing some math problems on unit fractions, which we have been doing in the class for a bit. So this is gonna kind of be a refresher. And I'm gonna put a problem up on the board. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna think out different ways to go about it. So I'm gonna go over a few rules, and basically I'm gonna give you a problem, and you're gonna think in your head how to do the math, and you're gonna give me different ways to do the math. Sounds hard, but y'all are smart, y'all got this. When you are ready, when you have your answer and you have your way of doing the problem, I just want you to put a little thumb on your heart. Can y'all do this for me? So when you're like, okay, I have the answer. I know what I'm gonna do, I know what I'm gonna say. Put a thumb on your heart. And if you don't have the answer, that's okay. If your answer is not like someone else's answer, that's okay. It's not about being correct. What we're going to do is that we're just gonna think through this. All right, don't shout out the answer, because that goes against what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna ask a few people what their answer is. Okay, so our first question, we'll draw out a square, because we love squares in this class. Okay, so we have a sandwich, and it's cut into 4 pieces. You eat one of them. What fraction of the sandwich is 1 piece? You have your answers? From over your heart, think of how you got your answer. Okay. There are no wrong answers. Feel free to. You have a sandwich. So this is our sandwich, and it's cut into 4 pieces. Let's say you eat one of the pieces. What fraction is the piece that you ate?
1/4.
1/4. So you've got 1/4. Anybody else wants to share the answer?
Shake one part of the sandwich.
All right, so you shaded one part of the sandwich. So you visualized it in your head. You're like, I'm just going to take one part of the sandwich out. And that's how you got your answer. What was your answer? 1/4 as well. All right, now I want one more person. You did 1/4 too. Is there a certain way you did it? All right. So I want to ask y'all, like, what does this 4 tell us? So it's the whole. So what is the whole? Anybody tell me what the whole is?
4 parts.
All 4 parts. So each one of these is 1/4. So that is our unit fraction. All right. So that's our first one. We're going to go on to our second question. Are y'all ready?
Yep.
If you eat 2 pieces of the sandwich, what fraction of the sandwich did you eat? You want me to say it again? If you eat 2 pieces of the sandwich, this is the same sandwich. If you eat 2 pieces, what fraction of the sandwich did you eat? It's okay, there's no wrong answers. You want me to color in the 2 pieces? So that's, you're visualizing again. We're coloring that in. So now we have 2 pieces gone, so what is that? 2/4.
There's no food in that one.
Thank you so much. So you said 2/4. All right.
Or 1/2.
Or 1/2. That is very good. So that's 1/2 of this whole, or 2/4. So what did we just do? Did anybody figure out a different way to get to 2/4?
You ate like half of it.
That is true. You ate half of it.
Technically, you could do 1/4.
You could do 1/4. Why would you do 1/4?
Because if you eat one, They're all one part.
They're all one part, but so we had 1/4 and we ate another 1/4, so we had 2 pieces, so we had 2 1/4s we ate. What would we do with those? What could we do with those 2 1/4s?
We could
Combine them, so we would,
get 2/4.
yes, we would get 2/4, so we would combine them, so you would choose to add both of these. So we get 2/4, and the 2 is what?
How much you ate?
I'm sorry?
How much you ate?
How much you ate, and the 4 is
The whole thing.
the whole thing. So we just combined 2 unit fractions. Does that make sense to y'all? All right. We're gonna change it up for this last one. Y'all are doing great thinking this out with me. All right. All right. So we're gonna have a chocolate bar. Y'all like chocolate?
Yeah.
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Dark.
You like dark?
I like that.
Anybody here like white chocolate? This is okay. They may not look super equal, but this is 6 equal pieces. A chocolate bar is split into 6 equal pieces. If you eat 3 pieces, what fraction of the bar did you get? Think about it. Want your hands over your heart when you think about a way to solve this. You have a chocolate bar and it's split into 6 equal pieces. If you eat 3 pieces, what fraction of the bar did you eat?
Three, 6.
3/6. How did you get to 3/6?
Well, if you ate them,
You
shade them.
You want me to shade them? So we're visualizing again. So we're going to shade 3. 1, 2, 3. What are each of these boxes?
How much you ate?
How much you ate?
Like the top of the box.
All of them. What do each of these boxes equal?
1/6.
1/6. So I'm going to write that in here. What's another way we can find 3/6 in this problem? We can see it. We did something before. What did we do before with the last problem?
We used the
Equivalent fractions. All right, so anybody have another way to solve this problem to get to our answer? To get to 3/6, what can we do? We can count the squares, so we can count which ones, the shaded or the unshaded? The unshaded, count 1, 2, 3. So either way we get 3/6, right? All right. We could also, we did last time, we combined them. So we add each unit fraction that we ate. It goes to 3/6. You have something to say? All right, so what we did today is that we visualized it through shading, and we also used a lot of repeated addition to find our answers. I'm really proud of you guys. That was really good. And that's all the problems we have for right now. Any questions? All right, thank y'all so much.